All right, it's Dan Sissick here with a good friend of mine, Karen Hoagland, better known as the tax angel or the tax lady or to that effect. It is Monday night, March 30th, 2015, and I'm here doing an interview with her. She and I are friends. We have worked together in the past for a major tax preparation company before. Karen, what, about 10 years you were there?
11.
11. I was there 9. And we both worked out of the same office together. So in that, we got to be good friends. She is now an enrolled agent. And out of that, within this last year, she has broken out from that and with her entrepreneurial spirit, um, has stepped into the role of entrepreneur and starting her own tax preparation business. Back with her background of being an EA and doing taxes and a master tax accountant.
And certified acceptance agent.
And yes, and that too. Um, so I thought I'd do a little interview with her because she understands kind of what I'm going through as being an entrepreneur. We may not be in the exact same type of business in a sense because she's doing a brick and mortar. I'm doing an online network marketing type thing. But the ideas and the concepts and a lot of the thoughts and theories behind that are the same. You know, we both are striving to work to make our lives our own, that we're our own bosses, that we take control of what we're doing. Nobody else is telling us what to do, how to do it, when to do it. Um, I hate to tell her, and I do try to remind her, that when my business does get to the point where it will be, I will be working from Australia on the beaches while she's still stuck here in this brick and mortar.
Not necessarily. I have clients in Australia.
I'm giving you a hard time. Well,
I can do taxes with a computer all the way around the world. I don't have to have a client sitting across from me.
I'll just do your clients in Australia for you.
Okay. You'll have to learn the Australian tax codes though.
I would.
And that sucks.
But still, I'd do it if I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
So as you can see, we're good friends. We get along.
Actually, I shouldn't say it sucks. It's just so different. It sucks for us to try to understand it.
Okay, I'll trust you on that because you've looked at it. I haven't. So with that, but just a little background. We're both the same age. So although she's the older one.
Oh, for real.
I'm not saying what date. I'm just saying that you're the older one.
Gee whiz.
Just had to do that.
I
just
know.
that
It's
too.
somewhat 5 months older.
6 months. March, April, 6.
April, May, June, July, August. Yep, 6 months.
I know because I counted. So, but that once again
it's not a full 6 months because
it's about
yours
5.
is the third.
I know. Okay, let's quibble over dates. So as you can see, we do get along. We're good friends. So with that, but now to get into some questions, what was it that really have you wanted to be your own boss or be your own in charge of things for a long time, or did it kind of just come to a head, or did it develop over
No,
time?
I've always wanted to be my own boss. In fact, my first thing that I had the opportunity with is Herbalife back in the 80s. I could have been one of the first 10 if I only had the $100.
So you understand some of what I'm doing and what I'm going through.
Subway was the next one I had an opportunity for. For $5,000, they would have gave me my ovens and everything else. However, didn't have $5,000. The next one was mailbox, etc. At that time, you needed 10 grand.
But okay, what's the difference though? Because a lot of what I'm learning is my mindset and how I deal with money and how I look at money and how money can be a big object or a big thing that gets in our own way sometimes and how we look at it and how it affects us.
Well, what I'm doing now isn't the same because all those had one thing in common. They were franchises.
Okay.
I decided this time around BDR is my logo and it's the one that I want to take as far as I can take it to go. I don't want to pay $20,000 a year or $10,000 a year to use, quote, a brand name product.
Okay, I get that, but once again, going back to like the mindset thing and the money, because you said you didn't have the 5,000 or you didn't have.
Yeah, that was all for franchise fees. If I'd had the money to go and buy my own ovens and stuff, for example, for Subway, I could have just done it. but I was a minimum wage employee working for McDonald's at the time. Just wasn't going to happen.
Okay. But okay, so has
Well,
time
McDonald's, then Jack in the Box, and then
kind of done something or changed part of that mindset or how you look at things, or because you
well
really
with
didn't have a
this
lot of money to jump in and do
no, but with
this?
this one I don't have any franchise fees.
Okay.
It was basically my startup costs were and bravery to
Okay. Okay.
not have the money behind me. I knew I had the client base behind me.
Okay, so that's where part of the belief and the value came in, that you said, okay, because of working now for 11 years with the place that we worked for, you had built up enough of a clientele and people that trust.
Actually, no, this was a bunch of new clientele that I had come into me that refused to go to our former employer because they didn't trust the former employer because it was a big brand name company.
Okay.
They wanted more of the personal. So just starting off with what I had and all the issues that they had actually sustained me from May to December.
Okay.
And then, yes, I did have some clients that follow me that they have to sign the non-solicitation thing for me to do their tax return. And some of those clients have been long-term clients. Some of them have been with clients for 38 plus years.
Okay.
In fact, I got a phone call today from one of my clients' sons that on Saturday my client's turning 100 years old.
Wow.
And when he called the office and they told him I was no longer with the company, my client said, "No, you must find her. You must find her. She's the only one that can do my return." So he went on the internet and he found me. He
Okay.
says, "Are you the same one?" I says, "Yeah, I know this person very well." I said, "I kind of forget he's pushing that 100 year mark
Mhm.
because he's one of the most spry old men I've ever seen in my life. He actually younger than sometimes you and I."
But okay, I understand what you're talking about. Me having built up my client base, with who we once worked with, and I have clients that still come and call me every now and then looking for me. They know I'm not really actively doing taxes. Some of them know what I'm doing now. I do help you out and stuff and things like that. But I also am working
You
on.
forgot to tell me to turn off the phone.
That's okay.
I'm going to take the call. I don't know who it is. Thank you for calling Bookkeeping Done Right. This is Karen.